So all the irrelevants have come out of the woodwork after Paddy the Baddy destroyed Michael Chandler at UFC 314. Colby Covington and Dillon Danis just wanting the smoke, wanting to stay relevant, really. Because in no universe will these two fights ever happen. Paddy and Dillon, Paddy and Colby. Number one, Colby's in a completely different weight class and he's shit. And Dillon Danis is in a completely different organisation and he's shit. Pretty much. We're going to react to all of it, okay? It's the Paddy the Baddy special on No Bromo. Okay, just want to say thank you, everyone. Support on last 3 videos. Been pretty good. So let's keep it rolling, alright? No drama in this. Well, there is drama, but I'm not calling anyone out, like any YouTubers or anything like that. It's just good fun. Let's watch the Colby one first, and then we'll look at Dillon, because we have a few things here from Dillon Danis. But yeah, let's start off with Colby Covington and his interaction with Paddy the Baddy. Well, I'll let the whole thing play, and then we'll go back, rewatch, and I'll give you my thoughts and feelings. Let's go.
You mean guys that are 2-6? Remember that. Remember that. You're a scrub. You're a fraud.
What are you on a 3-fight losing streak?
You did fraud check so quick.
Hey. Keep putting your act on your.
Right, so Colby Covington can't count. 2-6. He's only had 7 fights, bro, in the UFC. That equals 8. You absolute genius. Wearing trainers with a suit. You fucking gimp. I mean, let's just out of curiosity. Alright, let's pull up Colby Covington's record. Where's he at? Alright, Colby Covington, where is he? He's saying you're beating guys that are 2-6. 2-6. You're fighting scrubs. All right, Colby. Let's have a look at your record, brother. Your last. Tell you what. Let's go Chandler. So when Paddy fought Chandler, he was 2-4 in his last 6. Let's look at Colby's last 6 fights. Loss, win, loss, win, loss. Oh. So Colby's 2-4 as well in his last 6. He's exactly 2-4 in his last 6. So what the fuck is he yapping about, brother? He's got the exact same 6-fight record, like past 6 fights, as Michael Chandler did when he fought Paddy Pimblett. So, I guess you're calling yourself a scrub there, Colby. You absolute fucking clown. Can't do maths, first of all. You're fighting guys that are 2-6. He's only had 7 fights. Second of all, you have the exact same past 6-fight record as Michael Chandler. 2-4 in your last 6. So, I don't know what he's trying to play at. Like he's not just an absolute bum himself. And Paddy'd wipe the floor with him. If that fight ever happened. Because Paddy's big for lightweight anyway. So, he could easily go up and fight Colby. But, I mean, he's got bigger fish to fry than Colby the bum Covington. Alright? Just trying to stay relevant after he embarrassed himself, alright, against Joaquin Buckley. Trying to stay relevant. Paddy's the next big thing now after dominating Chandler. He's trying to hop on that hype. Get that clout going. Trying to set up this interaction where there's cameras so that the UFC go, oh yeah, let's make that fight. That'd sell pay-per-views. No, it wouldn't. No one wants to see this shit. Don't book it. Colby's only doing this in front of cameras to try and generate hype and a payday for him. He's 2-4 in his last 6, just like Chandler was before the Paddy fight. So I don't know what he's talking about. He's literally the welterweight Michael Chandler. But I think Chandler would beat him. So he's even worse than Chandler. Yeah, funny interaction. Funny interaction. And then we move on to another irrelevant twat. Dillon Danis says this after Paddy's win at UFC 314. Honestly, it hurts to watch these fights knowing my skill level. I'd batter Paddy Pimblett's lesbian-looking ass into another realm effortlessly. You got rear naked by a bouncer. Got hair in my mouth. He's not even a fighter, bro. He's a bouncer. He's a bouncer. And I know he's big. I know he's a big... Well, in fact, I mean, if you look at him next to Logan, he looks thick. Like, if you're a professional fighter with a high skill level, the skill level's so high that you'd batter Paddy Pimblett, you best believe you best be beating a bouncer in a fight. Look at him. He's got the fucking hooks in. Look, he's got the hooks in there. He's got the rear naked there. Dillon can't do a thing. Okay, I'm not being funny, Dillon. You got battered by Logan Paul. I know it was a boxing match, but you got battered, and you tried to jump a ghillie on Logan Paul, and I know boxing gloves, you know, it'd be a bit trickier. You also tried to take him down, and you failed. You're not good, bro. You're in the GFL. If you were as high level as you think you are, you'd be in the UFC. You'd have been in the UFC, and you'd have been at the top. Okay? But you haven't. You got signed to the GFL, which it probably isn't going to happen now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But you're not as high level as what you think you are. Let's just put it that way. The only reason you're saying this is because you as well are irrelevant now. Okay? Everyone was hyped to see you fight Logan. You talk such a big game, and we were like, yeah, come on, Dillon. We're all rooting behind you, Dillon. We're all rooting for you to beat Logan Paul. Then you embarrassed yourself. No one gave a shit about you. Everyone was like, okay, embarrassing, whatever. We'll just pretend he doesn't exist. We'll pretend he doesn't exist. All right? And then what you do is you take a fight with KSI. Again, we're like, oh, brilliant, you know. Maybe he'll beat KSI, the clown. And we can just all like Dillon Danis, and the trash talk's going to be brilliant, because I'm not going to lie, bro, you're a great trash talker. You just can't back it up. But everyone was going to get hyped for that press conference, the build-up, blah, 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 blah. Well, that fight's cancelled. KSI's probably not fighting anymore. What a shame. What a legacy he's leaving behind, guys. And you're back to irrelevancy. So now what do? You try and call out Paddy Pimblett to start some beef. Paddy's not even responded to this. I checked multiple times. I wanted to wait a few days to make this video before I, well, just in case Paddy Pimblett responded. But last time I checked, which was earlier today, he hasn't responded yet. That's how insignificant you are, Dillon Danis, to Paddy Pimblett. He's not even wasting his time with you, okay? Just no one even gives a shit. I mean, look. Look at that quote, bro. You really think you would beat him effortlessly? Getting choked out by a bouncer. It's pathetic. And then we have this. Dillon reposted this April 11th, which was, in fact, I can't remember what the fucking day was. Day before UFC 314. Easy money, apparently. Let's see what Paddy has to say about this. I don't know when this. I don't know if this is an old clip or what. I just saw it the other day, so let's listen.
You got called out by Dillon Danis. He wanted Baker's UFC debut against you. Is that one you'd welcome if he gets signed?
If he gets signed, lad, let's do it. You know what I mean? He fought Logan Paul and threw about 6 punches. He threw more punches at security guards than he did Logan Paul.
You got called out by...
If he gets signed, but he's not going to get signed because he's shit. He's shit. This is all you need to see here, bros. You know? He's fucking shit. He's just trying to stay relevant. That's all it is. Try to get people talking. It's worked. I'm talking about it. But at the same time, Dillon, no one really gives a fuck about you. No one cares about you. Same with Colby. Like, Colby can just go away. No one would be... If Colby retired tomorrow, no one would be like, oh, God, we never got to see Colby versus Paddy. Oh, we never got to see Colby versus fucking Shavkat. Oh, we never got to see these big... No. I think the only fight we really want to see is Colby versus Gary, and that's only purely because of the build-up, and that'll be the only reason why. Outside of Colby versus Ian Gary, which isn't going to happen because Gary is onto bigger and better things after he beats Prates, which I think he will. Breakdown coming next week for the fight week. Other than that fight, who cares? You know what I mean? I don't care. You don't care. Same with Dillon. No one gives a fuck about Dillon Danis. All right, no one cares about him. He's just a clown that thinks he's an elite MMA fighter. He's not. He's a good grappler. Is he an elite UFC level grappler / fighter? No. Could he beat the shit out of me? Of course he could. I don't train fucking martial arts. He could beat the shit out of me. I'm a nobody. I'm a driving instructor that is trying to do YouTube on you know, trying to grow this shit, man. I don't train. He could beat shit out of me, but when it comes to Paddy and the elites, no chance, bro. These fighters that have these massive inflated egos, they need to check themselves because they are. I get you're not going to say, "Oh, this fighter could beat me up," but like you also can't say, "I'd beat the shit out of him with no effort." You best just not saying anything. Because no one believes it. Not even you believe it. But, like, you need to just be a bit more realistic. You know, let's see if the GFL takes off. Prove yourself in the GFL first. You're not even fought Tony Ferguson yet. Beat Tony. Beat some guys at GFL. And then maybe, if you look impressive, Dana will be like, you know what? Let's do it. But I bet Dillon Danis probably doesn't even beat Tony Ferguson. He's that shit. Well, I know what you guys think about these two irrelevant clowns. Colby Covington trying to start beef with the cameras on because obviously the cameras are there. Wouldn't do it behind closed doors though because he's a little bitch. And same with Dillon Danis, just undefeated on Twitter, but shit in real life. Like and subscribe. My links are down below. Until next time, I'll see you in a bit.